past my window first, a gentle light that calms my thirst. I open up the year anew with quiet hopes I barely knew. A subtle shift inside my chest reminds me change can still be blessed. And in that soft awakening hue, I feel alive beginning true. First page of the morning year opens where the skies are clear. Even when the past felt tight, new days rise in soft light. The paper holds an untouched space, a promise drifting into place. Its empty lines invite my hand to write the things I understand. A breath of calm moves through the room, sweeping out the fading gloom. And through that fresh and tender air, my heart prepares what I can bear. Even when the path feels slow, new beginnings choose to grow. First page of the morning year opens where the skies are clear. Even when the past felt tight, new days rise in softer light. A single note of inner peace reminds me all the storms will cease. And in that quiet, steady tone, I find a strength uniquely grown. The morning blooms, the day expands, a future forming in my hands. For every year that's led me here guides how I write this brand new
A fading light along the street reminds me of the days we'd meet. Your quiet warmth beside my door feels further now than ever before.
The words I kept inside too long return as whispers, soft but strong. And in the pause where memories stay, I feel the things I threw away.
Mother, I miss you still, more than my trembling heart can feel. The time I lost I can't undo, but every ache still leads to you.
So far from what you gave, too young to see the love you saved. The little things I brushed aside now haunt the man I try to hide.
The photograph I found tonight held traces of your gentle light, and every smile I failed to keep returns to me when shadows sleep. Your touch is never full. can feel the time I lost, I can't undo, but every ache still leads to you.
The quiet strength you left behind still pulls me when I lose my mind. And in the silence of the past, your love remains unbroken vast.
The nights are long, the tears are few, but everyone still falls for you. For all the things I never said, your memory lives where mine is left.
The winter breeze arrives so slow, a quiet chill the moonlight knows. It brushes gently past my skin and stirs a dream I kept within. A softened hush along the air reminds me of a time we shared, and in that cold yet tender trace I feel your warmth in every space. Scent of winter in the night pulls my memory to the light. Even when the world feels bare, you return in moments there. The frosted glass begins to gleam, a fragile light, a distant dream. Its muted glow, its gentle drip feels like a love I can't uplift. A breath escapes without a sound as quiet snow begins to fall, and through its slow descending grace, your lingering smile finds its place. Even when the cold grows deep, winter holds the love I keep. Scent of winter in the night pulls my memory to the light. Even when the world feels bare, you return in moments there. A subtle trace across the dark lights up the pieces I've kept stuck, and in its faint and icy glide I feel you standing by my side. The night moves on, the snow remains, its quiet calm within my veins. For every breeze that touched my skin carries your scent back in again. The evening sky shifts, slow and white. Its colors fold on either side. A gentle warmth warmth begins to rise as sunset paints my heavy sighs. Faint glow dances through the air, like someone brushing back my care. And in that soft unfolding hue, my restless heart grows calm and true. Colors of the quiet hour find my soul and help it flower. Even when the day feels long, light returns in tender song.
The fading blue, the blooming gold remind me of a truth I hold, that simple shifts in sky and light can turn my worries feather-light. A subtle breath across my chest tells me I'm safe enough to rest. And through that drifting amber tone, I feel less lost, less all alone. Even when the dark grows near, warmest colors still appear. Colors of the quiet hour find my soul and help it flower. Even when the day feels long, light returns in tender song. A soft reflection in the pain, let's heal and settle from the strain. And in that stillness pure and deep, I keep a peace I long to keep. The evening fades, the warmth remains. It lingers softly in my veins. For every shade the sunset gave becomes the calm my spirit saves.
Pull a book from dusty rows, its quiet scent of years ago. A folded note slips to my knee, a soft and calm comes over me. The faded ink still holds its glow, a voice I once believed would grow. And in its gentle, fragile line, I feel a warmth I thought wasn't mine. Between the faded pages deep lies comfort I forgot to keep. Even when the nights feel cold, some tender words remain to hold. The lamplight hums against the floor, a stillness I've been longing for. The broken parts of weary days fall that time can heal so patiently. And through the hush of paper's breath, I find a peace untouched by death. Even when my thoughts feel weak, old pages say the words I see. Between the faded pages deep lies comfort I forgot to keep. Even when the nights feel cold, some tender words remain to hold. A tiny spark inside the past reminds me hope was built to last. And in that soft, familiar grace, I feel my heart regain its pace. The book shuts slow, the silence stays, a gentle guide for coming days. For every line that time preserved gives back the love I once deserved.
The sunlight leans on weathered stone. My shadow stands there not alone. It stretches thin in gentle sway, as if it knows I've changed today. The quiet years I left behind return as whispers in my mind. And in that still unhurried gleam, I feel the time I couldn't keep. Shadow on an old wall stays, marking all my passing days. Even when I try to move, time remains the silent truth. The faintest cracks along the ground hold echoes of a younger sound. A laughter once so close to me feels distant now, yet wants to be. A tender ache beneath my skin reminds me where I've truly been. And through that warm declining light, I mourn the years that slip from sight. Even when the sun moves on, shadows tell me what is gone. Shadow on an old wall stays, marking all my passing days. Even when I try to move, time remains the silent truth. A softened breeze crosses my face, tracing years I can't replace. And in its slow, forgiving fall, I hear the youth I still recall. The day grows pale, the wall grows cold, yet something in me learns to hold. For every year that slipped away still shapes the man I am today. slips through my quiet room. A silver glow dissolves the gloom. The curtain sways in gentle flight, a whisper drifting with the night. A tender calm begins to rise, like hidden truth behind my eyes. And in that slow unfolding trace, I feel my heartbeat find its place. Soft curtain in the moonlight's breath leads me from my inner depths. Even when my mind feels worn, stillness lets my heart be reborn. The shadows paint a muted line across a world once undefined. Their quiet dance along the wall makes every fear feel soft and small. A gentle breeze moves through my chest, as if it knows I need to rest. And through that soft, unhurried sway, my worries drift so far away. Even when the night feels long, moonlit calm remains so strong. Soft curtain in the moonlight's breath leads me from my inner depths. Even when my mind feels worn, stillness lets my heart be reborn. A subtle note the darkness keeps floats through the space where memory sleeps, and in its cool and tender glide, I find a peace I couldn't hide. The night grows thin, the light stays near, a quiet friend to ease my fear. For every hush the moonlight gave becomes the calm my spirit saves.
A quiet seat beside the pain lets warmth dissolve my hidden strain. The afternoon in golden streams unfolds its light like softened dreams. A gentle glow across my hand feels like something I understand. And in that slow embracing shine, my wandering thoughts fall into line. Sunlight on my table stays, lifting weight from crowded days. Even when my peace returns in glowing light. The distant chatter fades away, leaving room for a calmer day. A drifting warmth I can't ignore slides through the cracks of what I wore. The quiet hum inside the air reminds me life is still aware. And through the softness settling near, I find a calm that feels sincere. Even when the world feels loud, light can lift me from the clouds. Sunlight on my table stays, lifting weight from crowded days. Even when my heart feels tight, peace returns in glowing light. A single ray along my sleeve tells me dreams I can still believe, and in its tender, warming trace, I breathe again with gentle grace. The daylight shifts but doesn't fade. It leaves the warmth the moment made. For every glow this hour gave becomes the calm my spirit saves.
I walk the road I used to know, where younger dreams learned how to grow. But every step along that lane brings back a quiet trace of pain. The choice is made without a thought. The words I should have said but fought, they linger now in muted tone inside a heart I call my own. Those years I can't rewrite again still echo like a forgotten friend. Even when I try to let them fade, they rise from shadows I once made. The dusk recalls the hopes I chased, some shining bright, some lay to waste. Their fragile forms and fragile light still haunt the corners of my sight. A quiet ache beneath my ribs collects the truth my pride forbids, and through the fog of what I missed, I feel the time I can't resist. Even if I turn away, old regrets still find their way. Those years I can't rewrite again still echo like a forgotten friend. Even when I try to let them fade, they rise from shadows I The years move on, the hurt stays thin, a softened scar beneath my skin. But every flaw, though, stays held tight, shaped who I am beneath this night. The final page begins to fold, its quiet lines grown faint and old. I breathe the weight of passing days and feel their echoes slip away. A gentle pause between the years collects my hope and scattered fears. And in that still unhurried space I find a moment wrapped in grace. Turning of the quiet calendar shows me what the days transfer. Even when the time feels worn, new beginnings wait reborn. The faded ink of months before still lingers like an open door. Each memory stitched in soft decline becomes a thread I call mine. The year that leaves without regret whispers things I can't forget. And through its dim retreating hue I sense a shift towards something new. Even when the old year sleeps, next year rises from its deeps. Turning of the quiet calendar shows me what the days transfer. Even when the time feels worn, new beginnings wait reborn. A single note in winter air reminds me life still grows somewhere. And in that faint returning spark, I trust the light beyond the dark. The last day fades, the first day starts, a soft alignment in my heart. For every year that drifts behind leaves gentle strength for what I'll find. The morning finds my window first, a gentle light that calms my thirst. I opened up the year anew with quiet hopes I barely knew. A subtle shift inside my chest reminds me change can still be blessed. And in that soft awakening hue I feel alive beginning true. First page of the morning year opens where the skies are clear. Even when the past felt tight, new days rise in soft The paper holds an untouched space, a promise drifting into place. Its empty lines invite my hand to write the things I understand. A breath of calm moves through the room, sweeping out the fading gloom. And through that fresh and tender air, my heart prepares what I can bear. Even when the path feels slow, new beginnings choose to grow. First page of the morning year opens where the skies are clear. Even when the past felt tight, new days rise in softer light. A single note of inner peace reminds me all the storms will cease. And in that quiet, steady tone, I find a strength uniquely grown. The morning blooms, the day expands, a future forming in my hands. For every year that's led me here guides how I write this brand new
The fading light along the street reminds me of the days we'd meet. Your quiet warmth beside my door feels further now than ever before.
The words I kept inside too long return as whispers, soft but strong. And in the pause where memories stay, I feel the things I threw away.
Mother, I miss you still, more than my trembling heart can feel. The time I lost I can't undo, but every ache still leads to you.
I walked so far from what you gave, too young to see the love you saved. The little things I brushed aside now haunt the man I try to hide.
The photograph I found tonight held traces of your gentle light, and every smile I failed to keep returns to me when shadows sleep.
Even if the years move on,
Your touch is never fully gone. Mother, I miss you still, more than my trembling heart can feel. The time I lost I can't undo, but every ache still leads to you.
the quiet strength you left behind still pulls me when I lose my mind. And in the silence of the past, your love remains unbroken vast.
The nights are long, the tears are few, but everyone still falls for you. For all the things I never said, your memory lives where mine is left.
summer breeze arrives so slow, a quiet chill the moonlight knows. It brushes gently past my skin and stirs a dream I kept within. A softened hush along the air reminds me of a time we shared, and in that cold yet tender trace I feel your warmth in every space. Scent of winter in the night pulls my memory to the light. Even when the world feels bare, you return in moments there. The frosted glass begins to gleam, a fragile light, a distant dream. Its muted glow, its gentle drip feels like a love I can't uplift. A breath escapes without a sound as quiet snow begins to fall, and through its slow descending grace your lingering smile finds its place. Even when the cold grows deep, winter holds the love I keep. Scent of winter in the night pulls my memory to the light. Even when the world feels bare, you return in moments there. A subtle trace across the dark lights up the pieces I've kept stuck, and in its faint and icy glide I feel you standing by my side. The night moves on, the snow remains, its quiet calm within my veins. For every breeze that touched my skin carries your scent back in again. The evening sky shifts, slow and white. Its colors fold on either side. A gentle warmth begins to rise as sunset paints my heavy sighs. A faint glow dances through the air, like someone brushing back my care. And in that soft unfolding hue, my restless heart grows calm and true. Colors of the quiet hour find my soul and help it flower. Even when the day feels long, light returns in tender song.
The fading blue, the blooming gold remind me of a truth I hold, that simple shifts in sky and light
can turn my worries feather light. A subtle breath across my chest tells me I'm safe enough to rest. And through that drifting amber tone, I feel less lost, less all alone. Even when the dark grows near, warmest colors still appear. Colors of the quiet hour, find my soul and help it flower. Even when the day feels long, light returns in tender song. A soft reflection in the pain lets healing settle from the strain. And in that stillness pure and deep, I keep a peace I long to keep. The evening fades, the warmth remains. It lingers softly in my veins. For every shade the sunset gave becomes the calm my spirit saves.
Pull a book from dusty rows, its quiet scent of years ago. A folded note slips to my knee. A soft and calm comes over me. The faded ink still holds its glow, a voice I once believed would grow. And in its gentle, fragile line, I feel a warmth I thought wasn't mine. Between the faded pages deep lies comfort I forgot to keep. Even when the nights feel cold, some tender words remain to hold. The lamplight hums against the floor, a stillness I've been longing for. The broken parts of weary days fall quiet in this resting place. A whispered truth returns to me, that time can heal so patiently. And through the hush of paper's breath, I find a peace untouched by death. Even when my thoughts feel weak, old pages say the words I see. Between the faded pages deep lies comfort I forgot to keep. Even when the nights feel cold, some tender words remain to hold. A tiny spark inside the past reminds me hope hope was built to last. And in that soft, familiar grace, I feel my heart regain its pace. The book shuts slow, the silence stays, a gentle guide for coming days. For every line that time preserved gives back the love I once deserved.
The sunlight leans on weathered stone. My shadow stands there not alone. It stretches thin in gentle sway, as if it knows I've changed today. The quiet years I left behind return as whispers in my mind. And in that still unhurried gleam, I feel the time I couldn't keep. Shadow on an old wall stays, marking all my passing days. Even when I try to move, time remains the silent truth. The faintest cracks along the ground hold echoes of a younger sound. A laughter once so close to me feels distant now, yet wants to be. A tender ache beneath my skin reminds me where I've truly been. And through that warm declining light, I mourn the years that slip from sight. Even when the sun moves on, shadows tell me what is gone. Shadow on an old wall stays, marking all my passing days. Even when I try to move, time remains the silent truth. A softened breeze crosses my face, tracing years I can't replace. And in its slow, forgiving fall, I hear the youth I still recall. The day grows pale, the wall grows cold, yet something in me learns to hold. For every year that slipped away still shapes the man I am today. The moon slips through my quiet room. A silver glow dissolves the gloom. The curtain sways in gentle flight, a whisper drifting with the night. A tender calm begins to rise, like hidden truth behind my eyes. And in that slow unfolding trace, I feel my heartbeat find its place. So Their quiet dance along the wall makes every fear feel soft and small. A gentle breeze moves through my chest, as if it knows I need to rest. And through that soft, unhurried sway, my worries drift so far away. Even when the night feels long, moonlit calm remains so strong. Soft curtain in the moonlight's breath leads me from my inner depths. Even when my mind feels worn, stillness lets my heart be reborn. A subtle note the darkness keeps floats through the space where memory sleeps, and in its cool and tender glide I find a peace I couldn't hide. The night grows thin, the light stays near, a quiet friend to ease my fear. For every hush the moonlight gave becomes the calm my spirit saves.
A quiet seat beside the pain lets warmth dissolve my hidden strain. The afternoon in golden streams unfolds its light like softened dreams. A gentle glow across my hand feels like something I understand. And in that slow embracing shine, my wandering thoughts fall into line. Sunlight on my table stays, lifting weight from crowded days. Even when my heart feels tight, peace returns in glowing light. The distant chatter fades away, leaving room for a calmer day. A drifting warmth I can't ignore slides through the cracks of what I wore. The quiet hum inside the air reminds me life is still aware. And through the softness settling near, I find a calm that feels sincere. Even when the world feels loud, light can lift me from the clouds. Sunlight on my table stays, lifting weight from crowded days. Even when my heart feels gives me dreams I can still believe, and in its tender, warming trace I breathe again with gentle grace. The daylight shifts but doesn't fade. It leaves the warmth the moment made. For every glow this hour gave becomes the calm my spirit saves.
Choices made without a thought, the words I should have said but fought, they linger now in muted tone inside a heart I call my own. Those years I can't rewrite again still echo like a forgotten friend. Even when I try to let them fade, they rise from shadows I once made. The dusk recalls the hopes I chased, some shining bright, some lay to waste. Their fragile forms and fragile light still haunt the corners of my sight. A quiet ache beneath my ribs collects the truth my pride forbids, and through the fog of what I missed, I feel the time I can't resist. Even if I turn away, old regrets still find their way. Those years I can't rewrite again still echo like a forgotten friend. Even when I try to let them fade, they rise from shadows I once made. A hurried youth, a reckless heart, all drifting worlds now far apart. Yet in the silence of tonight, I see them clearer in hindsight. The years move on, the hurt stays thin, a softened scar beneath my skin. But every flaw, though, stays held tight, shaped who I am beneath this night. The final page begins to fold, its quiet lines grown faint and old. I breathe the weight of passing days and feel their echoes slip away. A gentle pause between the years collects my hope and scattered fears. that still unhurried space, I find a moment wrapped in grace. Turning of the quiet calendar shows me what the days transfer. Even when the time feels worn, new beginnings wait reborn. The faded ink of months before still lingers like an open door. Each memory stitched in soft decline becomes a thread I call mine. The year that leaves without regret whispers things I can't forget. And through its dim retreating hue, I sense a shift towards something new. Even when the old year sleeps, next year rises from its deeps. Turning of the quiet calendar shows me what the days transfer. Even when the time feels worn, new beginnings wait reborn. A single note in winter air reminds me life still grows somewhere. And in that faint returning spark, I trust the light beyond the dark. The last day fades, the first day starts. A soft alignment in my heart for every year that drifts behind, leaves gentle strength for what I'll find.